Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Melissa and I'm so happy that you're here today. We have a Morphe haul to go through. I mean, come on. So if you're interested to see how all of this performs, definitely keep on watching. I'm going a little cuckoo in the whole quarantine life. So we have a lot to try. So I have a new bronzer, which is their brand new bronzer for this summer, and I'm pretty sure the pan is like the size of my head. So I have a bronzer, I have a palette, one of the ooh, that's so pretty. One of the Jaclyn Hill palettes. I have a little mini highlighter here that I'm really excited to give a try. I have the new Luminous setting mist, my very first brow pomade that I've never tried these products, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be a good video you're going to want to stick around for. And a liquid liner, because I've never tried Morphe liquid liners. So, let's get started. Like, seriously, it's the size of my head. Okay, so I'm going to start with the bronzer, because I did my base. I did foundation, concealer, and powder. This is in the shade Mastermind, and this is just, I don't know, I guess it's just, oh, it's the Glamour Bronze. So I'm going to go ahead and swirl around to get a good amount of product. I might regret that. With my Eco Tools highlight brush. And, oh, this is nice. So it's a little warm tone. It's a little, actually has almost like a yellow tint to it, which is a little not my style. I usually always go with the lightest shade of bronzer, and it's generally perfect for me. But I think I just have to build it up a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and play with this a little bit. See, this is why I like the Disney videos, because my hair is back behind those ears. Not the case right here. Okay. So I'm not like hating on it. I'm not used to a bronzer that you have to build up, which is probably, you know, what I should be going for. But it's super creamy. I feel like you guys are like sick of seeing me play with my hair. If I had a scrunchie, I would throw it. Oh, please. That's better. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my powder brush and just continue buffing this in. I have to admit, it's a weird shade, and I'm not used to having to really build up a product like this, but it looks nice. It looks natural. It's actually really, really nice. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, I'm gonna throw a blusher on real quick. I don't have a new Morphe blusher. I like it violet when I blend stuff out. And then we'll try the highlighter and see what happens. So I just threw a little bit of my Benefit Cosmetics? Yeah. My Benefit blush in Sugar Bomb right here. I just threw that on my cheeks real quick. Nothing crazy. And then we're going to try this highlighter out. So I'm going to grab a Morphe M451. I should have gotten new Morphe brushes. Can you hear them playing upstairs? See, I don't have to worry about being so quiet because you can listen to them playing upstairs. Okay. I went really, really fast and I don't know why I did that. However, that's really nice. You see? Oh, fancy. I like that a lot. Just blending it out again, just because I don't like when you see a streak of bronzer, a streak of blush, and a streak of highlight. I think I lived that life and I no longer want to. And I also don't want to like super shine, because I'm a little nervous that this setting spray is going to be a little much for everybody involved, because I don't ever use luminous setting sprays. But I wanted to give it a try because it's Morphe and I love everything that Morphe puts out. So I went really fast, but the bronzer and the highlight were really, really nice. I really have high expectations for these products because I really like the formulas of Morphe and I really like what they put out. So we're just gonna keep on trucking along. I'm a little scared now. Okay, so I don't have another brush with a spoolie on it, which is really annoying. So I'm going to just spoolie through my brows real quick. This scares the stuffing out of me. So I'm going in with a brow brush. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm not a cream, I'm so scared. I'm not a cream brow product person. Let's find out. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, my husband's gonna love this. So I also don't really know a terrible amount about doing brows. It's a really good channel to watch, guys. I'm a really good channel to watch. So I'm just gonna throw a line on the bottom and then maybe use the spoolie to blend it up. There we go. That's better. That's less scary. So I really don't want like a, ooh, that actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. I don't really want a super like defined brow. But that's what I'm gonna get because I'm using a pomade. So I'm really gonna try and work with it here to like fluff it out a little bit. I don't love brushing through my brows with the spoolie. I feel like it just makes everything a little bit too fluffy. I'm not making any sense because I don't know what I'm doing. How's that? Are we... Alright, so we have Angry Bird brows, but now I have to make the other one match. It doesn't look that scary in person though. Alright, let's clean it up a little bit with some concealer. I think I fixed it. I think they're definitely sisters. They ain't no twins, I'll tell you that much. And they're still kind of rough around the edges. And I think next time I use it, I'm gonna do brows before the rest of my face. However, I don't think I did too bad. I mean, thick bushy brows are in right now, so I'm gonna say it's a win. So overall, for someone who's never used a pomade before, this was really easy to use as far as application. I mean, I really didn't spend more than a couple minutes doing that. I'm sure if I took my time and I spent more time on it, I'd probably get a little bit better at the technique. But I wanted to see what the product performed like. And so far, we are 3 for 3. I decided you needed to see it close up. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not good at brows, but I'll get better with practice. So I'm gonna play with this, and these colors, I purposely grabbed this one because these colors scare the living daylights out of me. So I'm gonna start with Access, which is this shade right here, and a JH30. So I'm gonna stick with the Jaclyn Hill Moment. And I am going to, holy cow. I'm just gonna place this apparently all over the lid. Oh, I know what I'll do. And then feather it up. And now, I don't know how Morphe works their collabs. I don't know if, like, you know, Jaclyn Hill has more of a say and their normal shadows are just different than this, or if the formula is the same. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know if the formula is the same or what, but we're gonna find out because I'm obsessed with the Morphe formula, but I don't know how this particular palette's going to perform. Again, I grabbed this one because it scared the living daylights out of me because these colors scare me a lot. But I'm not sure, you know, how different it really is. But I love the Morphe formula for eyeshadow. So I will say that yellow is very on point. It's very pigmented, and this actually is giving me a lot of inspiration for different Disney characters, which is why I wanted to grab this as well. So I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush and go into Prowl right here. I'm definitely going to tap off the brush just because that first shade was so intense. And I am just going to focus this right on the outer third of my lid, just to deepen that. And I want to see how these shadows layer on each other, because if they can layer really nicely without terrible fallout, which I don't see a lot of fallout, so that makes me feel good, I can really get on board with the formula, even if the shadow colors are a little daunting. And that actually blended like a dream. I'm really happy with that. That looks really, really nice. So I'm gonna go back in with the brush that I used for that yellow and just kind of go back over the crease a little bit, maybe blend that brown a little bit further. Because if I close my eyes, it looks kind of intense. And I definitely want that to look nice. It's almost like that brown has like a sheen on it. I don't know. Interesting, because I take pictures with my eyes closed as well, so I want to make sure it looks nice and blended, you know what I'm saying? I'm deciding if I want to go with this one or this one. They're both shimmer shades, but I really think I want to go with Classified, which is this one right here. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Well, that kind of turned into a different moment than I was expecting. I thought that'd be more like a pressed glitter, but it's like a straight up metallic. So I don't know. Let's find out. I'm just going to use my index finger and press this right on the lid. Again, not... Ooh, that looks so cool. That's neat. I like that. I like that shade, actually. I like the shift to it. I just was not expecting a metallic. I was expecting a pressed glitter, but that's okay. That looks super cool. I'm actually not mad that I have yellow on my eyes right now. It's not really emphasizing my blues, but it's all right. So I'm going to take no additional product, but that smaller fluffy brush. I'm going to throw that under my lower lash line here, just to give it a little bit of shadow, but not like a crazy shadow. Time to try this liner out. So this is the Morphe Ink Felt Tip Liquid Liner in, is it just black, or is it like a fancy name for black? I guess it's just black. Where's the box? Let's find out. Ink. It's just called ink. Okay, that's cool. So let's see. I usually do a brush tip. I haven't actually used a felt tip liner in a really long time. I think the Maybelline one's brush, because it doesn't feel like this. I'm still like learning the difference between the two, but I will say that this is very easy to work with. Wow, that was very easy to work with, very, very precise, and I was actually able to get a nice small line in there. Usually I feel as though I'm constantly making my liner thicker and thicker and thicker because I can't make them even, so I'm curious to see how the other eye turns out. But I'm going to throw a little tiny wing on. It's like my new favorite thing. It's not new, but it's new to me. I never did wings before. And that's it. I literally do that tiny little wing and call it a day. How fun is that? It's actually a little, hold on. Let's fix it. It's like weird to look up in the monitor and see my face so close. There we go. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, throw a pair of lashes on because I don't have anything new, and we are gonna try out this new setting spray. Alrighty, so I did the other eye off camera, popped a lash on, or I fought with my lashes today. These are the Chelsea Smith Cosmetics lashes. I'm still using the Spring Box in Natural, so these are the bottom ones. Hadn't tried them yet. They're very, very long and wispy, and I don't think I trimmed them enough because I never have this much trouble with her lashes. However, I did, and we fought, but we got over it. So I'm going to throw a lip on real quick. I think I'm actually gonna go in with Backseat Love. This is another Morphe product. Then I'm gonna go in with Boo lipstick, also from Morphe. That lip liner and lipstick don't really go together, in case you're wondering. Okay, and then I'm gonna throw on Pop Lip Gloss. Proving that you can use a pink lip liner, a caramel lipstick, and a pink lip gloss, and it looks alright in the end. So, I'm so excited to try out this bad boy, this spray. Now, the longer I didn't set anything. I let everything sit, I let everything melt, I let everything kind of marry together on my face. And then I'm gonna spray it down a little bit and see where we're at. So I'm going to get this going. Oh, wow, that smells nice too. This is a much nicer spray, and I like the Morphe setting spray, but this is a much nicer like spritz. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, so this is the Luminous Setting Spray. Glow, get it. Trying not to spray like a crap ton on my face, but I might not have like a say in the matter because, okay, all right, there she is. Okay, all right, let's dry her down, Okay, so I feel very luminous, like I feel like I have a nice luminosity to the skin, but I don't feel oily, which was my concern. Wow, that's actually kind of nice. It feels nice too. I'm gonna spray another layer down and see if you build it up, because you know we're all stuck in our house, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go eat bagel bites, drink a glass of wine, and sit on my couch. So like whatever. I wanna see if you add another layer. So there is like spots. It's very odd. There's like spots where it just settles. Maybe I'm holding it too far away from the face. I'm not sure. It's interesting for me that this is not a continuous setting mist like the normal Morphe one is, but I like it. The scent is nice but not overbearing, not like headache driving. This is really nice actually. It gives a nice luminosity to the skin. So let's recap. I love this. The more it sat on my face, it didn't oxidize, which was wonderful. The more I fell in love with it. This is a wonderful bronzer. I feel like this is great to bring with me on vacation for a nice, like, natural glow. I find myself comparing bronzers to the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula because I really do enjoy this and like my Hoola bronzer and all this stuff, but this is very different. It's almost in a league of its own because you can really build it up and it's a lot more natural. Like this I'd probably wear to work every day. It's very natural. Very nice. Very nice. Highlighter, there's nothing really to write home about. I liked it. I did. I like a nice champagne. I don't remember how much this costs. This is in the shade Spark, by the way. But I feel like I get a better bang for my buck from the Wet n Wild highlighter in Precious Petals. The pan size is a little bit bigger, and I just really like this highlighter a lot. So it's not something I'd write home about, but it's a nice size for traveling. And it did its job. The brows, we had some Angry Bird brows happening, and then I put like shadow on, and I'm still looking up at the monitor because I feel like I look very odd with these brows. So let me know what you think in the comments of the brows. Should I stick with the pencil, or is this okay for me? But it was really easy to use for someone who's never used a pomade before. Really nice. I got the shade Latte, which I'm actually surprised I got the right shade on the first try, but we're working with it. Liner, again, nothing to really write home about. It's a felt tip liner. Tip and trick, as much as I love the felt tip liners, you do have to store them with the tip down so that the ink comes down to the felt. Otherwise they'll dry out. I did see that that was drying out when I did the other eye pretty quickly. So that's a little concerning. However, I always store them with the tip pointing down for the ink to go I don't know if that's right or wrong, but someone told me that years ago and I stuck with me. The Armed and Gorgeous palette from Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. I liked it. I don't see myself grabbing for it a lot because these are not colors that I use very, very often. However, I definitely get a lot of inspiration for like Pocahontas. Todd from Fox and the Hound jumped into my brain when I saw this palette. That's kind of how I figure if I like a palette or not, like how many Disney characters jump in my head when I see it. So I really enjoyed it. The formula is different from a normal Morphe formula, so I think that Jaclyn Hill definitely had a say in that. It wasn't bad. The shimmer, that gold on my lid, is definitely more like in your face than a normal shimmer from Morphe. Usually that's what I go for, like an everyday kind of look, but it's really, really nice nonetheless. And I liked the setting spray. So all in all, it was not a bad Morphe haul. This bronzer is a must-have. So if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, ring the bell for notifications, join the journey, as I keep saying. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm so excited. This was a nice, fun video to film, and I will see you on the next one.